Welcome back. The next challenge asks us to create a program that asks the user to input temperature in Celsius, and then we are going to use the program to convert temperature to Fahrenheit from Celsius values provided by the user. And then we are going to print both the Celsius and Fahrenheit temperature. Then we print whether it's considered hot, that's above 30 degrees C or not. To solve this, let's first print a statement that is telling the user that they are running a Celsius to Fahrenheit converter. So you can say Celsius to Fahrenheit, okay, Fahrenheit converter, right? So that is the program that we're running now. You can say Celsius text, that is the input we want to get from a user. Celsius text is equal to, okay, so we can have input, okay, so we can tell the user to enter temperature in Celsius, right? Celsius. Okay, so we have a colon, then a space, so that there will be space between the input and the prompt. Let's close this, okay? Let's add comments to our code so that it's explanatory. You can say get user input. Okay, so the next thing we are going to do now is to convert user input to float. You can say convert user input to float, because by default we are going to have string. Now to convert to float, you can say Celsius is equal to, we are going to have float. We use the float function to convert our string or whatever other data type to float. All right, so after that we are going to convert the value we are getting to Fahrenheit. So we can say convert Celsius. This is the point we do the conversion to Fahrenheit. All right, okay, so to convert Celsius to Fahrenheit, there is a particular formula that you can use to do that. Fahrenheit is equal to, so we are going to have parentheses, so we have the value of Celsius, all right, multiplied by, we have 9/5, okay, so then we have plus 32. This formula is the formula that converts a value in Celsius to a value in Fahrenheit. All right, so we have to print both Celsius and Fahrenheit temperature. Okay, so we are going to create a report from the value of the Celsius and the Fahrenheit. Now we are going to say reports. This is the report we'll be printing. Okay, so we are going to say, okay, let's say report is a string, so we can use the new line. Okay, let's run this first. Let's run this and see what we have. Okay, so you see enters temperature in Celsius. Let's say we have, let's say 100 degrees C. Okay, so we have not printed anything. We have not printed a report, so we don't have anything. Okay, so we're going to have a temperature conversion. Okay, so we use the new line syntax to go to the next line. You can say Celsius, which is the value provided by the user. You can say Celsius is Celsius, which we calculated there. All right, and after that we have the value in Fahrenheit. You can say Fahrenheit. Okay, Fahrenheit is going to be in curly braces, then the value that we just calculated. This is Fahrenheit, which will be passing there. Then we have the new line syntax. Okay, we have the instruction to print whether it's considered hot or not. So it is hot if it is above 30 degrees C. We've not performed that. We can as well run this first before we go into that. So enter temperature is in Celsius. Let's say we have 100 degrees C, 100 in Celsius. Okay, we have not printed our report. You can say print report. Okay, so I'm using this format, this new line format, just to avoid writing multiple print statements. If we want to, we'll run this again now. Let's have 100. Okay, so we have in our temperature report now, we have temperature conversion. We have Celsius to be 100, then we have Fahrenheit to be 212. So if you don't use new line or syntax like this, that means you are going to write 3 different print statements. So I'm just avoiding that using this new line syntax. All right, the last thing to do for this challenge is to print whether it's considered hot or not. So before that, you can come here and say is hot. Okay, you can say is hot is equal to, so it is hot. What is the condition if it is above 30 degrees C? So you can say Celsius if Celsius is greater than 30. Okay, that is when it is considered hot. So we can come here and say, go to new line. We'll say is it hot? Okay, so here we can say, what do we have? This is going to be a boolean, so we can say is hot. It's hot, right? Now if we run this again, let's have 100 degrees C. Okay, enter. Okay, so we have temperature conversion, Celsius to be 100, Fahrenheit is 212. That is the equivalent value of 100 degrees C in Celsius. Is it hot? True, because 100 degrees is actually hot. It is greater than the value provided, which is 30. Let's run this again. If the user provide the value below 30, let's say 28, all right? So we have Celsius to be 28, Fahrenheit to be 82.4. Is it hot? False. All right, so this new line syntax, \n, it prevents us from writing multiple print statements. In this case, we are supposed to write 4 print statements, but with this, we just write 1. All right, so that's that for this challenge. I will see you in the next one.